Disrupt.
Welcome to Disrupt. My name is Taylor Olson, and I'm your host. I'm also an artist that lives with disabilities, specifically a history of eating disorders and CPTSD. But like the other artists you're going to meet, there's way more to me than my disability. There's also my love of corny jokes and my bad dad dancing.
Please stop.
Okay, yeah, now I get it. So when they say dance like no one's watching, they mean when no one's watching. I'll stop. Beside the artists with disabilities you're going to meet tonight, many of the people behind the scenes working on Disrupt are also people with disabilities. Shout out to them, and they really love my corny jokes. No, they do, honest. I swear they do, I swear. Let's start things off with Riccardo Baldini, who's been playing piano since the age of 5. He was paralyzed from the waist down overnight in 2019 by a spinal cavernoma, which limits his ability to press the piano pedals. So, he designed and built a device that allows him to activate the damper pedal through a mouth splinter. Amazing. Thanks to this prototype, he can perform as a soloist on stage again. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Riccardo and I'm co-founder of Resonate. I have been playing the piano since the age of 5, and music has always been a huge part of my life. My journey has not been without challenges.
He uses a wheelchair.
Unfortunately, a few years back, I suffered a spinal cord injury, which made playing the piano for me much harder. I was determined not to let the disability keep me from playing the piano, but I soon realized that the traditional piano pedal system was not accessible to me. So the idea of Resonate was born. Working together with Steve Bosch, a mechanical design engineer, we built a prototype that allowed me to go back on stage in October 2022 since my injury. Resonate will help disabled individuals like myself to press the piano pedals without the need for using their legs. This device opens up a whole new world of opportunities for people who use a wheelchair or have limited mobility.
I think we can all agree Riccardo is an artist who creates and innovates. Another innovator is Gil Goletski, a multimedia doer originally from Vancouver Island who creates animated stop-motion projects. Their film Whole is the consummation of their experiences as a transgender person on the autism spectrum, and their dissatisfaction with the ways in which medical and mental health services have failed people with disabilities. Check out their awesome work.
Confidential assessment report. Mo requested a diagnostic assessment to explore the query of autism spectrum disorder. Developmental history. Their mother noticed that Mo was always great at mimicking. Conversations with Mo tend to be more one-sided. She described Mo's reaction to this as meltdown, wherein they crouched down, parading around, walking up and down, significant difficulty in all of the abilities measured.
Whole. In animation, Mo, a person with glasses, curly hair, a shirt, and shorts, sinks. Bubbles rise around them. They approach an undulating black hole.
I didn't sleep very well last night because it was too hot and I needed a heavy blanket on me.
Mo awakens in a bedroom and turns to look at a phone showing an appointment.
I wonder how much money stunt people make doing front flips. I want to be able to do a front flip. Maybe I should be doing squats when I brush my teeth. What if my legs get so big I can't fit into shorts?
Soon after, they stand at a bus stop. A person approaches and stands close beside them. Mo pulls up their hood and ties it closed, leaving only their nose visible.
Do you know when the bus is coming?
What?
Later, they sit in a long room. A woman speaks to them. A sign on the wall reads, "Happiness is a choice." Mo looks at the ceiling. A tile is dislodged. They focus on the gap. The tile slides away, revealing pipes and the hole. Mo pulls their phone from their pants pocket. The calendar lists hole at 9:30 a.m. every day of the week. They glance back up at the hole.
Please try to stay focused, Mo. Make sure you keep eye contact, okay?
Okay.
Zooming into Mo's eye, they appear sitting in white outlines. The woman appears distant at the far end of a tunnel. Mo twitches, jerks around in the chair, and topples over. Later, Mo stands on a bus holding a strap. The hole looms outside a window. At home, Mo removes their socks. They take a few steps, then stop and hold their stomach. Within their stomach, a figure mounts a trampoline, bounces, and lies flat.
What do I need for stir fry?
On a cutting board,
An onion, garlic.
a knife slides past. The ingredients split in half, then start to spin and mash together. A pile of sliced ingredients spreads into a circle, then a spiral of rice appears, becomes a pile, and spreads out.
I have to do something else.
They sit at a table. On a laptop, they search the internet for relaxing pics of lizards. The hole appears. They cower and hold their head.
Stop!
Onions fry in a saucepan. Smoke emerges from Mo's ears. It reaches a smoke detector. Still holding their head, they rise and back toward a wall. Reaching it, they squat. In a nearby apartment, a man sits on a couch. He picks up a phone and dials 911. In Mo's head, a police officer approaches. The cop's face melts away, revealing an insect's head. Mo tries to back away, but they're pulled back toward the cop. The insect cop picks Mo up and flings them away. Mo flies into the back of an ambulance, then through the windshield and into a hospital. They float past beds and doors to a pair of waiting staff. The staff reach up and pull Mo into a bed where 4 staff tug at their limbs. They start to hyperventilate. Mo's limbs pull away again and again in different forms of animation. Then, static and blackness. Mo awakens in the hospital bed, puts on their glasses, and gets up. The hole looms outside the curtain, but shrinks when Mo looks out. Mo steps to it. Then past it. They stop and look back. Taking a few steps back toward the hole, they look at the wall, press on it, then push a hidden door open. They look at the hole, then walk out.
Amazing work. Thanks, Gil, for your honest critiques of our medical and mental health services. You are paving the way for a better future. And with that, let's take a hydration break. See you in a minute on Disrupt.
Disrupt.
And we're back on Disrupt. Hydrated? Yeah, me too. I thought so. Let's talk about love, specifically life in the real world, true love. It was created by the Collective Film Productions, a Winnipeg-based group of artists specializing in telling stories through film. One of its co-founders, Myles Taylor, lives with cerebral palsy, which inspired this short film. Enjoy.
A wristwatch sits beside some coins and a chain. Someone puts it on, along with a dark blue shirt and a bow tie. They give a toothy grin. Life in the wheel world. True love. The man, Myles, rolls into the Asper Center lobby and meets a woman.
What's with the suit?
My horoscope said I'd find true love today.
You believe that stuff.
Hasn't steered me wrong yet.
He notices something. The woman turns to follow his gaze, then turns back.
You think Danica's your true love.
She has to be. The horoscopes are never wrong.
Myles rolls past to meet Danica.
Hi, Myles.
Don't speak. This is gonna sound crazy, but my horoscope said I'd find my true love today, and I think you're...
But, Myles,
He presses a button on his wheelchair. Cupid appears and fires an arrow. He scampers off. Danica leans forward, eyes closed, hearts surrounding her. Myles puckers up.
Myles. Myles. Myles!
Huh?
Danica left. You just sat there and stared at her.
Shit.
Myles lowers his head.
Funny, all my horoscope said today is beware of the one who laughs at corny jokes. Anywho, our next short film is from Laura Campbell, and it's called Supercare. Laura is a disabled, trans non-binary arts worker from Newfoundland who's been creating award-winning content for over a decade. Roll the tape.
So after I defused the bomb and returned the toddler to her parents, I went back and it turns out that the turtle was just an apple. So that's what I had for lunch.
They sit on couches facing each other.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, it seems like you had a pretty full week.
Big time. I haven't slept in like 3 days. No braggies.
Celeste writes no braggies in her notes.
Not a brag, but we'll circle back to that. How have you been doing since you started taking care of your mom?
She has good days and bad days, but as long as I ceaselessly anticipate her every need, she's totally fine.
Ceaselessly anticipates. Okay. But what about you?
I'm fulfilling my destiny and carrying on my mother's legacy, protecting the people and defending the defenseless.
Right, but how are you?
I'm fulfilling my destiny and carrying on my mother's... Okay, I mean, am I exhausted? Sure. Do I sleep? Not really. But the weight of the literal world is on my shoulders, so I got this.
Okay, Pepper, I'm concerned that if things don't change, you're gonna wind up very sick. Have you heard of the term burnout?
Yeah, I've heard of burnout, like 420, munchies, vape life.
Pepper, we've been through this. Using sarcasm to deflect from your anxieties and negative emotions is not a permanent solution.
What am I supposed to do? The citizens need me, and now my mom needs me too. What are my options here? I can't exactly take a week off. The world may literally fall apart.
Well, it doesn't have to be a week. It could be, a day or an afternoon. When's the last time you did something just for you?
Last month. Last month, I went to the beach.
Are you referring to that time that you saved those children from a sinking ship?
Maybe.
Pepper, this is serious. Self-care is vital for everyone. You need to recharge. Why don't we start with something small? What do you do at the end of every day?
I stare at pictures of my arch nemesis and visualize their eventual defeat.
Wow. Okay. Can you think of something that'll help you unwind a little less intensely?
Well, I guess I used to take bubble baths before Mom moved in with candles. I love candles. They smell like justice.
Great. Why don't we aim for one bubble bath this week, even just for a few minutes? Do you think you can manage that?
I guess it just sort of feels like, I don't know, like a waste of time.
Do you consider your hero training a waste of time?
No.
Look, it's easy to feel like self-care is indulgent, but you deserve to treat yourself with the same compassion and care that you give to others.
Okay, I will give it a shot.
Great. Good work this week. Remember, you don't always have to be the hero.
Oh, that's good. You do, though.
They rise and go to the office door.
Oh, that never gets old. All right, I'll see you next week.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself. Be your own hero. Captain Recyclone, you're up next.
As Pepper leaves, a hero with a recycling symbol on their costume rises and enters the office. Other heroes remain seated, waiting.
Thanks, Laura. I think we should all take your advice and take a little break. More wicked art is coming your way on Disrupt. And we're back on Disrupt. Our final film tonight is called The Art of the Morning by Nathan Houck. Nathan is a poet, filmmaker, and labor activist from Ottawa, Ontario, who lives with cerebral palsy and severe hearing loss. Roll the tape.
I can't imagine how difficult it must be, you said to me, to take so long to get going each day. And it's true, if you measure success in the rush to emerge half-ready, in that panic dash to get off to work, that I might not make it.
Lying in bed, a man, Nathan, reaches to switch off an alarm clock.
For my body won't let me meet such demands.
On his back, he bends his legs and twitches his toes.
For when I wake, my muscles need a moment to move.
A wheelchair beside the bed rolls back a little bit. He drops his legs over the side.
To stretch out.
He lowers his feet to the floor.
Then, steady on the floor.
Sitting up, he twists in place.
I turn my spine clockwise and counterclockwise, widening my range.
In the chair, he rolls backward.
As I reach for my chair.
And turns.
And how lovely it is to glide across the floor with one hand and then another to the bathroom.
Entering the bathroom, he lights a candle with a match.
Where I set the scene with candles.
Other candles flicker on top of the toilet tank.
Whose warm flicker cannot help be but random.
Water and bubbles fill the bathtub.
As the water gushes out, as I add drops of orange oil.
He pours them from a small bottle.
And swirl it along.
With his hand, he swishes the sudsy water back and forth.
And climb in.
His head slowly sinks down. Behind him, candles flicker on the corner of the tub.
And how lovely is the silk along my skin, loosening the last vestiges of tension.
The candles burn brightly.
And oh, how essential it is now to breathe.
His soapy head rises, wet hair slicked back.
In this respite before the day takes hold of me. And then I take a towel, unfold it along my back, my shoulders, my leg. Followed by the luxury of lotion for my feet.
Sitting on the toilet, he rubs cream into his leg.
Up to my arms.
He rubs his hands together and continues to work cream into his arms.
As I reach for my shirt I selected the night before.
Still sitting on the toilet, he puts it on.
My hand sliding into the cool sleeve of cotton. And dressed, I comb my hair. And there is a private pride in having been so deliberate, in taking the pleasure of the moment.
He attaches a portafilter to an espresso machine.
As I make my coffee and gaze outside, and inhale the roasted charge of the day ahead.
He places a cup in the machine and turns a dial.
Ah yes, all of this could have been done faster. But if my body had surrendered to efficiency.
Dark liquid drips into the cup.
Would I have paused between sips to notice the first tinge of green in the sunshine?
Gazing out a window, he sips and smiles.
How difficult it must be, you said to me.
He ties his shoes.
To take so long to get going each day.
He ties a scarf around his neck.
To go without the splendor of my rituals. This art.
He puts on a leather jacket.
This morning. This time that is mine.
He faces the camera and smiles.
Reminder to self, buy bubble bath and essential oils on the way home. Wow, we have met some amazing artists on this episode, and thank you for spending some time with me. I gotta go. I'm really looking forward to a bath. See you next time on Disrupt.
Director and host, Taylor Olson. Producer, Rachel Bauer. Production manager, Lynn Matheson. Director of photography, Scott Barrington. Described video, Mark Phoenix. Location sound, Olivia King. Writers, Lynn Matheson, Taylor Olson. Editor, Peter Gaskin. Production designer, Jackson Noble. Camera operators, Cody Morris, Brandon Boyd. Composer, Jordell Downey. Makeup artist, Jennifer Lee Murphy. Assistant editor, Kelly Rose. Assistant director, Spencer McKay. Camera assistants, Madison Hughes, Loretta Linden. Sound assistant, DJ Giles. Assistant production designer, KJ Lewis. Third assistant director, Jay McManus. Production assistant, Jeff Harrop. Logo design, Daniel Jardine. Legal services, David C. Perlmutter. Inclusive mentorship coordinators, Lynn Matheson. Teamwork Cooperative. Special thanks, Art Pays Me. Directors Guild of Canada, Maritimes. Produced in association with Accessible Media Inc. Integrated Described Video Consultant, M. Williams. Copyright 2024, Accessible Media Inc.
An AMI original production.